Oh, 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 oh. You're here for a reason. You're no accident. You're the answer to a problem. You were heaven sent. You're the only one who has what it will take to be that answer. Make no mistake. Welcome to the Artful audience, friend. A place where imagination knows no end. The digital canvas is where creations begin. But your choices make this journey a win. We can create whatever we like, add a change when inspiration strike. It's a world of opportunity. We're building together, you and me. Welcome to the Artful audience, friend. A place where imagination knows no end. The digital canvas is where creations begin. But your choices make this journey a win. So let's get started. Come join the show. Your choices determine where we go. It won't be the same without you here. We're creating boldly and without fear. Welcome to the Artful audience, friend. A place where imagination knows no end. The digital canvas is where creations begin. But your choices make this journey a win. So come on in. Come Welcome to the Artful audience, friend. A place where imagination knows no end. The digital canvas is where creations begin. But your choices make this journey a win. We can create whatever we like, add a change when inspiration strike. It's a world of opportunity. We're building together, you and me. Welcome to the Artful audience, friend. A place where imagination knows no end. The digital canvas is where creations begin. But your choices make this journey a win. So let's get started. Come join the show. Your choices determine where we go. It won't be the same without you here. We're creating boldly and without fear. Welcome to the Artful audience, friend. A place where imagination knows no end. The digital canvas is where creations begin. But your choices make this journey a win. So come on in. Come on in.
Yay! The handoff worked correctly today. Oh, that's a good start. All right. Thank you guys for showing up. Thank you for being patient with me as we rebooted and got the thumbnail right, worked on the audio, which, by the way, I hope you enjoyed the new theme song. I decided it was high time we gave it its own theme song And so that's what I worked on making last week. And now we're back to working on this dragon picture. Last week we added some highlights to the background dragon, and Mr. Purple over there has, so both of these have flames. We've got some scales going on with Mama, which we'll probably continue to flesh out today. And then we'll just see where it takes us, where inspiration takes us after that. But how are you guys doing today? How is life in Linda and Tom's world? And Ubi's world and Malachi's world. Malachi was here earlier, but for some reason ducked out. So that's okay. I don't get my feelings hurt if you don't stay the whole time. I understand people have lives apart from me. Oh, thanks, Wheelie! So glad to see you. Welcome back. I always love it when people are repeat visitors. Makes me feel like maybe, just maybe, I did something right. Odd and fun and well, odd. Yes, that is an apt description of, I think, life in general. I don't know about y'all's life, but I know mine is a little bit on the crazy side. Publishing University was really good. Made a lot of contacts and a lot of connections. And I'm forcing myself this year to actually do something with those, to actually reach out to people after the event, formulate those, or start cultivating those relationships. So it was a good experience. We didn't have as many people who attended our workshop as we had hoped, but those who did attend it, let's put it this way, we had 8 people in our workshop, and by the time the weekend was done, 100 people had been up to talk about the workshop in one way or another. So that should tell you, and it was all positive. It was not like, oh, this is total garbage, why did you even let this in the door? It was all very positive. People wished they had been able to attend. Some of them got there too late. Some of them didn't realize what the content was going to be, and so they didn't sign up. And then when they found out, they were all sad that they missed it. That's what you get for not signing up for my workshop. Ha 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 ha. But it was a very good conference. I met, like I said, a lot of people and made a lot of connections. So thank you guys for being patient with me while I was out. I missed Thursday's Real Talk and Saturday's writing stream, which, it's a writing conference, so it's kind of sad that I wasn't able to make that happen. But I was just so exhausted on Thursday that I went pretty much straight to bed around 7. And I did not get back up until the sun came up. So it was definitely a thing. Glad I went, though. Very glad I went. And next year, we're trying to talk them into doing a full 8-hour workshop. We're letting us do a full 8-hour workshop for people. And we got a lot of good feedback, too. People basically told us that part of the reason they didn't show or didn't sign up was because the title didn't really fit. Testimony to how important your titles are. They didn't realize what we'd be teaching in there, so. But that's okay. We live, we learn, we make ourselves better, hopefully. And now I'm back home with you guys and happy to be here. I actually missed doing this show. I love the art that we create together. Working on it with you guys, having you guys give me input on what should be done, what shouldn't be done, where the changes should be made, when they should be made. It's really good input. Duplicate those layers and see if we can speed up the process a little bit of putting her scales on her. Because it is kind of like I said last week. This part is a bit on the tedious side of things, but it is being willing to go through those tedious processes processes that makes your art exceptional instead of just ordinary. Because think about it, when it's just flat, it doesn't have that three-dimensional look. Once you start adding those scales to it, then it pops and really stands out from what you would have otherwise. So it's worth it. It's a little extra work, but it's worth it. I hope you guys find it worth it too. I like to think that my art, in a lot of ways, the art that we create together, is a love letter to the person who receives it. You know, saying something to them, maybe giving them a little extra hope. Dragons, I think, always I associate with magic. And so, you know, when life's not particularly magical, maybe my dragon can pop in there and be a reminder that there's still magic in the world to be found. Even if you have to create the magic yourself. If you have to be the magic you'd wish to see in the world. It's still worth looking for it. We're getting close to having these scales all done, which is good. So while we're working on the scales, is there anything else you guys feel like we should be doing in this drawing that maybe isn't there or maybe needs a little work or a little help? Your input is always valued and appreciated. So if you see something in here that you're thinking, wow, you know, this would be 10% better or even 100% better if we just had blah. Pop that idea in the chat. Doesn't hurt to share it and we can talk about that. We may not implement it. It may not end up being something we do. We could talk about when something might be, but we can also experiment. We're free to try things. We don't have to stick to one path or one road. It is the joy of our creation is that we get to play. Get to try things different ways. See if they work. And if they don't, we can always hit the undo button. That is another benefit of being in the digital space. Place Khaleesi from Game of Thrones. That would be a real challenge for me. Also, it would run into some licensing problems if we were to do that. Because, you know, technically that is somebody else's intellectual property we'd be playing around with. But we can think about it. We could think about how we could incorporate that theme into it. Yes, thank you for the reminder to change the eye color so it doesn't just blend in with the background. That is a good idea. Gotta be real careful when you're playing around with other people's intellectual property. That you don't trample on their stuff accidentally. Whoop. That's okay, Tom. It's not the worst idea ever. it's Pookie. Yeah, actually, we could make one breathe lightning. We could change the kind of fire that they fight with, or the kind of magic they use. That is certainly a possibility. It would help distinguish them. Which one do you think should be breathing lightning versus fire? Maybe the purple one is lightning and the red one's fire? What are you thinking? We are absolutely allowed to change the variables in this equation. That is it is our creation, and we are allowed to play with it as much as we like. How is everybody's evening going? Miss Pookie, how are you? How was life treating you? Oh yeah, our microphone. We got a new microphone. Microwave while we were out. But that thing is surprisingly loud. Like, I was not expecting it to be so loud. I don't think I've ever owned a microwave that loud. But this little guy is like... Holy cow, man. It's like a kitten with a cold. Alright, let's get these bad boys rotated and situated on that tail. Hey, it's Malachi. Thank you, sir. We have been doing a lot of work to make it look fabulous, so it's good to know that work is beneficial. We're gonna be changing one of the dragons so that it's lightning magic instead of fire magic. One of the fighting dragons in the background. Tom's idea was a great one. We'll see how it plays out. I mean, making sure to give Mama some actual color in her eyes instead of the background color. And we'll be adding other details as we see fit. Little things that just help it pop just that much more. Every once in a while, we all have good ideas, Tom. Every once in a while, I can feel a couple of brain cells of mine rubbing together going, yep, that'll work. Trying to make the scales a little bit smaller as they go down the tail, so it feels like they're sized with the tail instead of apart from them. Boop. No, 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 don't move that. There we go. Anthrax did a song called Breathing Lightning on the Four All Kings album. Oh, nice. Ride the lightning. That's true. I didn't share the shrimp fettuccine. Chef Boyardee. Okay. Ubi and I had Olive Garden yesterday on the way home from Minneapolis, and he ate every bit of his food, and I did not finish mine, so I had him box it up so I could have it for later. And so now he is lamenting the fact that I did not share my leftovers with him, but there was only a couple bites really, so we would have both been a sad panda. A breadstick and a couple of bites of fettuccine, shrimp fettuccine. Would have all we had for dinner. Sad face. And of course, now people are going to ask, did I bring enough for everyone? And the answer is no, teacher, I did not. I did not bring enough for everyone. How rude is that? Okay, duplicate again. Oh, we're almost done with all these scales. Yes, the fettuccine sauce is so delicious. Period. And then you put it on those breadsticks and it's just like amazing. I'm sure it's like 1,000,000 calories. And I'm sure would not be doctor approved or recommended, but this is my I don't care face. You can't see it, but I'm definitely making an I don't care face. Sometimes you just gotta eat the stuff. Eat the stuff! It's too amazing! And I think I love the way those emerald uh, spikes look, but I think if it would be even more amazing if we were to pull those and treat those like 3D objects the same way we did the scales. So we may do that when I'm done fixing the other problems we've got, which is we need lightning for one of the dragons. We need Mama to have a eye color that's not blending into the background. So Haley girl here. Always surprising. Scales are kind of one of those things of nature that's like an interesting idea that nature had. How do you give an animal armor that allows it to move? Oh, I know. Scales! Isn't that just so fabulous? Yes, it's fabulous, darling. Fabulous. When he was interested, you're writing a novel called The Morning Crown? Ooh. You looking for beta readers? So when you open up a cheese stick, how do the hogs know before you leave the fridge with it? That is a good question. The dogs, you mean? I think they got a third sense for these things. Dogs and small children, they just know. They know when you got food that you're not wanting to share with them. Like, oh, that would be tasty. You should share with me. And you're like, no, you share everything else. Don't I get anything? No. No love. No love for the groanies. There we go. Now we've got to get that leg fixed and that other leg. But darn if she doesn't look impressive with all those scales. That has been so worth the work. All right. It's definitely been work doing it, but it's been worth it. Eh? don't delete them. No. To duplicate them, not delete them. Intention to increase that size. There we go. Pull that out a little bit. There we go. Rotate that a little bit. There we go. Get in there. Mama looks so awesome now. Yeah, I definitely would love to know, Wheelie Girl. You let me know, and if you want somebody to beta read for you, I'm more than happy to. When you're ready, let me know when you're ready to publish too. I'll help you figure out which path is best for you, and if you need that. Now, we do need some more differentiation between these limbs because some of the scaling sort of got lost, but I love how she looks in general. And yeah, let's go ahead and give her some eye color that it isn't the same as the background. What color eyes do you think she should have? What color is Mama's eyes? What about a blue, like a teal blue, to match that egg? No, she's already got green for her skin, for her those things, the spikes. That's the word. I was looking for a word and I found it. Now we can give her, where'd my pen go? Oh, there it is. Door. Right in front of me. It's okay. I'm alright. I will be okay. I'm gonna zoom in so we can get her eye exact. Pull that up. Make that a little smaller. I'm going to start with white, but only because it makes it easier to tell exactly where we need to lay down our color. And yeah, maybe it's that magenta. You guys might have a valid point. Let's do that. Let's make it that magenta. We'll do a dark around the edges. Lighten up as we get in there, into the middle. Is that a differential? You know, I'm not sold on that. What do you guys think? Is it enough different from the background to keep, or should we try a different color? Yeah, I'm thinking that doesn't quite work. Cyan. Not the worst idea, Tom. We'll try. We'll see if she looks better with that. Get rid of that first. Oh, I forgot I'm using the smudge tool. No wonder the paint wasn't laying down. Arrgh. Is it just that we're not seeing enough of Mama's eyes? And maybe that is it. Maybe we just need to pop that up there. Okay, let's darken the edges down something really deep. Blends too much? Yeah. Let's do that. That. See what that does. Thank you. You guys are amazing, helping me figure this out. That's better. Let's take a look. What's that looks out when we zoomed out? Yeah. You think purple? We can always stick it back behind there. What do you think? Is that better? Or is that better? Should the eye go behind like that? Or stay out front like that? shadow to it. There we go. And actually, that's something else I think we do need is more shadows. So I'm going to shadow pick this color, and then we're going to darken it a little more. Hey! If it isn't a man of the hour, Mr. Searching for Tone himself. Good to see you. How you doing? We're just playing around with eyeballs right now and shadows. Getting our girl here ready for prime time. All right. Get a little smudgies to that. Always good to see everybody. I totally appreciate you guys being here with me. Makes things so much better in so many ways. And gives some more shadow love to the dragon's various parts of anatomy so that we can differentiate really well where the limbs are. It's amazing what happens when you turn off a layer and then turn it back on and you forget that you did and something went wrong. Hold on, guys. Oh. There we go. Yes, I accidentally deleted a layer I did not intend to delete. That is never good. Oh, I know why it's not showing up the way I want it to. Because it's underneath all those scales. It needs to be on top of it. The eye popped more when it was a lighter blue. Well, okay. We can take it back down. Give me just a second. We'll fix that. giving a bit of shadows to that area. Not too much, but just enough so that it's clear which parts of the anatomy are which. Hope I'm entertaining you with my fake opera singing. You know, that's from the opera Carmen. I never have seen the opera, but when I was in orchestra when I was younger, we had to practice that particular piece over and over and over again. So it kind of stuck in my head. I'm sure you can understand. All right. Again, and give a lighter blue. Better. Yeah, contrast is really one of those things that's so super important in helping the eye be able to distinguish between various things that are happening in the piece of artwork. So, not enough contrast means that everything sort of starts to blend together. Too much contrast, and the eye doesn't know where to go. Alright, let's zoom out a little bit. See what we're looking like now. Yeah. I like it. Alright. So we wanted lightning instead of flames for one of the dragons. That's a great idea. My challenge is the implementation. So, but that is my challenge. Alright. Gotta figure out which layer the flames are on. Ah, he's on the same layer. Okay. His flames are on the same layer he is, and that's gonna have to be fixed in order for us to adjust that. Layers, people, layers. They're your friends. Now, hide that if we want to. And we can try what it would be like if we put lightning instead. Alright, we're going to find a good visual reference because old Brandy here needs to see what that would be like. Alright. Good idea. Alright, cool, cool, cool. That helps. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, so now that we've got Matt separated off of that, we can pull this over here. Back to that. Yes, the lightning indeed. We'll just have one bolt coming from the mouth. Pardon me for the coughies. I do seem to have picked up something while I was in Portland. And it was not in the gift shop. I don't know if that looks like lightning or not. Hmm. Good ideas can sometimes be a challenge to implement. But that is part of learning and growing as an artist, is trying things that you normally wouldn't. And embracing the suck when things don't always come together the way you'd hoped. And working through it until it does. I'm going to do a really bright cerulean blue there. Crank that up on the edges. See if that doesn't look well. Got 7 minutes to wrap this up. Sorry that it took me so long to get started today. Between the reboot and everything not quite working the way I intended. Just took a little bit extra time to get going. What are you thinking, Tom? Is that something like what you envisioned, or am I way off base? Almost more like a frost breath than a lightning bolt, I guess. Few branches. Break out without touching. Hmm. We need more highlights on this little guy. He's getting lost in translation. Fire and ice, yeah. Need to give more. Boop. Oh no! Here we go. I got my chat back. All right, no worries. Get that novel done, Wheelie. Thanks for stopping by. I don't know what the selection was that I made, but apparently it was the wrong one. You know, so I got this all mucked up. All right, I am gonna save where we are, and we will come back to this next week with a fresh pair of eyes. And we're starting to get close to the finish of it. May just be a matter of putting more details. All right. Guys, you have done excellent work this evening. We have made so much progress. Mama's got pretty blue eyes now. We've got lightning in the distance fighting fire. We've got so much progress. And we are starting to really make this thing come to life. So I'm excited to see where it takes us next week. We'll get back in the game, get back on task, and see where we take it from here. Thanks, y'all, for joining me. I hope to see you in Ubi's stream coming up soon. Hey, Jeremy. Good to see you, buddy. Hope everything's going well at home. All right. I'm going to close out and we'll have a great evening. I'll see you over in Ubi's stream